Hello, my name is Rob and welcome to Metal Monthly. This is a video series where we talk about everything that happened in metal music over the past month. In this video we are going to talk about 3 bands with names that I don't really understand and how a band broke up in the most incredibly impressive style possible. Anyway, before we get to that, what albums came out in November 2025? First off, Esprit d'Air with Eons. So I don't know if I've said that right, Esprit d'Air. It sounds like a French airline company. It's not, it's a Japanese metal band. Obviously. So basically this is the band of the lead singer Kai, although like it was a band, he was the lead singer, everyone else left, now it's just him, but he hires in other musicians when they make an album or do a tour. I think it's basically how Nine Inch Nails kind of works. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Eons. So this is an album that I'm pretty sure went completely over my head. It was described as new dark future metal odyssey, and I kind of was like, oh, I don't understand it. It's too confusing. Eons centers on themes of time and its psychological weight. What the fuck does that mean? Right, so how is it? What was it like? It opened with, you know that thing that metal bands do where like the first track is like a minute long and it's supposed to like build up the themes of the album and everyone just skips it immediately because they're like, well, let's just get to the music. It starts with one of those, except that it's a lengthy Japanese monologue, and I was sat there like, I don't understand. And also there's no music. So what is this? Oh, it was boring. Anyway, the actual music is very good. It's like fast-paced, fun, I like arcadey. I put it like I could see this music being in the background of like an F-Zero game or something like that. Was that an arcade game? Don't know, not the point. It's not especially heavy, and there's places where it's entirely just focusing on his vocals, which are beautiful. It's not very metal. I was a bit confused. The album is very varied. Some of the songs are more nu metal. Some of the songs I would say wouldn't be out of place in a musical. Like there's some that are just ballads. It's a bit all over the place, but I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. The metal music, when it's like that fun and bouncy arcadey style, I really liked it. Next up, The Devil Wears Prada with Flowers. Look, I know this band has been around for 20 years, but it's weird that they've named themselves after the book/movie that's all about fashion. That's weird. It hasn't got less weird in 20 years. So, as I said, they've been around forever. This is their 9th studio album. This is the final album with the bassist Mason Nagy, and is the first album to feature swearing. There was no reference about if that's the reason he left. Like, whoa, oh, we're getting a bit serious now, guys. I can't deal with that. I don't think it was that. So this also starts with one of those intro pieces that's a minute long and is useless, and I hate it. But the rest of the music is kind of, I've put here 2010s accessible metal music. You know, that kind of style. There's nothing wrong with it. I quite enjoyed it, but it's a very distinctive style. Oh, actually, this is... So many bands have a reference, like they explain what the album is about. It's not just a collection of songs, there's a theme there. Like the last one was, what did I say it was? New Dark Future Metal Odyssey, which means nothing and I didn't get. This album, I did understand the theme. So, oh, where have I actually put it? So the album name Flowers, yeah, that is the right thing. Did I say that earlier? It's called Flowers. So the title Flowers is a shortened version of the title track, Where the Flowers Never Grow. And the theme of that basically is you can get everything you ever want in the world, but there still might be that dark part inside of you where the flowers never grow, which is like just innate like depression, or like there's a reason innate within you that means you're never going to be happy. Like even if you get everything, there's still that part of you that feels sadness. And the music, like I got that from it. The music mostly is this like vibey pop, accessible, happy, fun metal music, and then sometimes it goes really dark and then it gets really screamo and there's these really dark breakdowns, and I was like, oh, I get that. Like that's the contrast between the happiness and the good stuff, and then suddenly there's still this darkness inside you. I got that, and it's really cool to like get the themes that they're trying to get across. That was really cool for me to actually get it. Anyway, I really like this. This was a really good album. As I say, it's accessible, it's my music. There's parts that are dark, and it does deal with some dark bits, but it's a really good album. I really enjoyed it. And finally, the last album is Of Mice and Men with Another Miracle. And again, I don't really get the title. The name of the band, Of Mice and Men. Either they've named themselves after the book, which is all about the depression and a guy having to kill his mentally challenged friend, or it's about the saying, the best laid plans of mice and men, gang after lay, which is all about, like, yeah, your life might just go to shit. Like, life might just fuck you up, which is not a very nice thing to name a band after. Anyway, again, they've been around forever. I've never understood the title. So this is a metalcore band. It's definitely a metal band, metalcore band. Oh, again, been around forever. This is their 9th album. I quite enjoyed the album. It is very heavy. A few comments were like, this is the heaviest thing they've ever done. It's got pounding drums, the vocals are the right side of rough, the guitar, the breakdowns of the guitar, so good. There's a little bit of variety there. Sometimes they had some like electronica stuff in. This was a really good album. I really enjoyed this. Someone in the YouTube comments for the title, the opening song, A Waltz, someone was like, isn't it really impressive that they've managed to include the word autophagy in a song and they rhyme it with cacophony? Genuinely, it was, well, like, I couldn't hear it. It was quite rough. I had to check the lyrics and was like, oh, let's listen to that again. Oh yeah, that is really impressive. Go you. Anyway, that's just a fun little thing. So yes, I really enjoyed this album. It was really good. Do you know what? Maybe it's the Christmas spirit has got to me already, but like, I was very positive about all 3 of these albums. I quite enjoyed them all. With that, anywhoozles, next up is Music Festival Explorer, and I have finally managed to write something on my website. It's been about 4 months, and yet this month I managed to write 2 things. So I wrote a blog post about Download Festival, because Download Festival announced, well, they did their first announcement for next year, but it was basically the entire announcement. It was the headliners, it was the support acts, it was all the smaller tiny bands. Massive announcement. So I figured I will write something about some of the smaller bands, some of the bands on the lower section of the poster that people maybe haven't heard that much about. I was like, here's some bands that I've looked up, they're really good, here's some bands you should check out. And then I went to go see The Offspring and had a fucking great time and wrote a blog post about just how awesome that gig was. Genuinely one of the most fun gigs I've ever been to. Links in the description to both of those things. Please do go check them out. Thanks. And finally, we have the fun story from November 2025. It's maybe not that fun because it's about a band breaking up, but it was fun. So the American heavy metal band Vitrioln have broken up. I put in post, I don't know why. They've broken up in a very impressive visual public way. So they were on tour, and then 3 of the band members left the lead singer Rasmussen at a gas station. Midway through the tour, they just went, fuck this. He went out to go pay for petrol and they fucked off and were like, no, we're done. We've quit the band. We're leaving you behind. Get fucked. They both put something out, or 2 of the band's members put something on their Instagram story just being like, hey, we're free, fuck this guy, and left. This isn't the first time this has happened. By the way, several members of this band have left in the past because of the lead singer Rasmussen. This is not the first time it's happened. So, Mero, one of the guys left, he put basically a simple update saying, we've left the band because Rasmussen sucks. That's it, that's all there is to it. He rationally screamed at the whole crew at the top of his lungs on multiple occasions, and we will not tolerate it. Basically, nice and simple. Yeah, there's a reason we're leaving. It's this. So yeah, then Rasmussen put a video responding, apologizing, saying he's aware that he's got anger issues and he goes to therapy about it. And that, yeah, he apologizes that sometimes that does happen. But he said it was also partly on Keith Mero because what about the physical invasion and not respecting when I asked him to leave? He said that was kind of the trigger and that's what caused him to have this kind of angry outburst. And I've got to say, it's very nice to see a metal band like not conforming to the stereotypes of metalheads. Like the guy's like, yes, I'm aware that I've got anger issues. I'm going to therapy about it. I'm trying to have a serious conversation about this. And the other guys were like, well, we're not going to put up with what we see as abusive treatment. Like, it's nice to see bands taking like a new age view of that and not conforming to stereotypes. Except that Rasmussen did say that the band was all doing cocaine at the time and had been up for 30 hours before the incident happened. So maybe we just scratch out everything I just said. Such a stereotype. Anyhoozles, that's everything I've got for you this month. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, click like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thanks so much. My name's Rob. I'll see you next month. See ya.